It's cold, it's gloomy out today. I am going to bring these into these little piggies. Those pigs are loving those bananas, so that's cool. So Evie was collecting eggs, putting them in her pocket, and then they'd crack inevitably because we're out doing chores. So we brought a basket out with a towel. Natalie was pointing out that we've got two with weird legs. Here's one.
It's really bad, and then that one.
So their turkeys just grow back. Their turkey legs sometimes just grow backwards. So we have 2 more. Good morning. My name is Dustin Alleman. This is Alleman Family Homestead, and our hope for this channel is that you are able to pick up a tip, a trick, a gold nugget to help you on your homesteading journey. If that is the case, go ahead and hit subscribe below. Drop a comment below. That helps us with the algorithm, gets us out to more people like you. Give us a thumbs up. Appreciate each and every one of you. Fall is upon us. It's chilly. It's cold out. It came quick. It's cold. It's gloomy out today. We're gonna head out and knock out chores and bring you along for the journey. All right, so we ran into a couple at church last week, and they had a whole trailer full. I think Costco gets rid of, you know, veggies and fruits and things of that nature. And they had a ton of these bananas. They're all organic bananas. So we grabbed a big case of them. We've been feeding those to the pigs. So I am going to bring these into these little piggies, and then I've got a ton for the big hogs as well. I think Nat was just in here getting them milk. Yep, so they're drinking milk. She just gave them a half a gallon of milk, and then we're still milking June. She just doesn't give us a lot. I mean, yesterday she only gave us half of a half gallon. I don't know what that is. A quart, a little more than a quart. I'm not good on my measurements. I should probably figure that out, but it was half of a half gallon, so a quarter of a gallon, maybe that's a quart. Anyways, so they've got a half gallon here. We're gonna go milk June. I'll get a quart of milk, close to a quart of milk extra. I'm gonna throw some bananas in. We threw bananas in yesterday, and it looks like they ate them, so that's awesome. So I'm gonna throw these in for them. They keep tipping that water over. You see that on the side. I'll fix that once I come back with the milk, but we gotta get out and get the rest of these chores done. All right, so Nat and Evie are out with the birds. We've got a pretty good system now with the birds. Evie was struggling, you know, on prioritizing what to do. And I get it. I mean, there's a lot to do, right? So I walked her out a few days ago, and we spent some time out there and looked at all the tasks, everything that needs to be done, and what she should be doing first, right? Prioritizing so she can maximize her time when she's out there and we're not all stepping all over each other. But along those lines with the pigs, sorry, I knew I was going somewhere with those pigs. We've got to get those little pigs out. That little brooder that we built, I mean, that brooder's for, that's for birds, for baby birds. That's not for the pigs. It's just something we utilized because of our situation. It has worked. We need to move on. So we've got our meat pigs we're harvesting actually in 3 weeks. We only have 3 more weeks with them. We're gonna have chorizo, and then Natalie's been working with a gal. She may have found an IPP. I'm like winded here. This this wagon's heavy. An IPP, Idaho pastured pig mama, that we might be picking up at the end of this week. So if that's the case, that would be great. Going into this winter, we can get her bred, and we got to get look, we still have a couple of months where we can get these pigs out on pasture, but as soon as it starts freezing, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. So we got a lot we got to figure out with these pigs. And look at these happy turkeys. They love it. I love being on pasture. It's cool. It's cool to get them out and watch them. We've never had this many turkeys. I think the most we've ever had is, gosh, I think 15 when they're around this this size. This is the most we've ever had. We've close to, gosh, I think we have close to 50, probably 45. All right, let's get these pigs fed. All right, you see those pigs are loving those bananas, so that's cool. We've got a whole box of those. Yesterday I came out to check on the hens to come get eggs, and these pigs knocked this water over. That's the first time they've done it. I'm hoping it was just a fluke because I filled it up yesterday afternoon. No, not when it's cold like that. I'm hoping it was just a fluke because I filled it up and it's there again. So hopefully, I mean, last year, oh my gosh, last year those pigs were doing it every single day, which is why when we picked up chorizo and biscuit, we were tying it to the end of the IBC tote, which is fine. I mean, it's not a horrible habit to get in, but it's just another thing. If you don't need to do it, why spend the time every time you move it, securing the water to the tote and everything else? It's just it's another thing that it's unnecessary if you don't need to do it. So we're gonna roll with it. I'm gonna roll with it. I'm hoping it was just a fluke. I filled it up. It's still upright. I think once these pigs figure out that they can do it, it just becomes a game, and then they dump their water, and then they've got their little swill, and it just becomes a game for them. So thankfully these pigs didn't do it this entire time we raised them. Like I said, until yesterday. All right, I'm gonna go work on these waters. Is there a brush over here? These turkeys are going through food and water like crazy.
Come
here. I swear about that.
Toe to that bloody toe. It's between the old ones and the new ones.
How many eggs you get today, Evie?
I got 5 duck eggs.
Look at me. How many?
5 duck eggs.
5?
And 2 chicken eggs.
All right, and we brought this basket out. Why did we bring this basket out? What lesson did we learn?
Because I kept breaking eggs in my pocket.
Yeah.
And that was a lot amount of eggs.
Yeah. So Evie was collecting eggs, putting them in her pocket, and then they'd crack inevitably because we're out doing chores. So we brought a basket out with a towel. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 duck and
2 chickens.
2 chickens. Cool. All right, so here's the bird situation. Ducks are being ducks. Look at this big boy. Gosh, he is huge. We need to, you're about ready to go. So he's a pretty boy. Pretty boy. Imposing his will here. Yeah, you're a big dude. We're gonna have to, we need to weigh him. I know I keep saying that. So this Saturday we'll weigh him. We're gonna end up harvesting these 2 very soon, which is great. He'll probably be our big one for the roaster. We always roast our biggest one. You know, our 20-ish pound turkey usually goes in the roaster for Thanksgiving. And then I love Thanksgiving. So we always do 3 turkeys. So does she. She loves it. We'll roast one. So we roast the big boy. Usually a 20-ish, 20-pound turkey in the roaster. And then we always fry one and we smoke one. And that'll be one of the smaller ones. So those are 12 to 15 pounds. So I love having all 3 flavors for Thanksgiving. We fry one, we smoke one, we roast one. The roasted one we wrap. We've done it 2 ways. We have caul fat from a hog slaughter. So when we slaughter this pig over the next month, we keep the caul fat, the caul sack, that sack that encases the intestines. It's just this web of just amazing, amazing pig fat. We'll cover that. We'll wrap the turkey with that. We've done that in the past. And or we'll do a bacon bread basket. We'll do you know, bacon across the entire turkey while we're roasting it, and then we stuff it with butter and chopped up bacon. So good, so good. All right. So this is a big deal. We forgot to do this. This just elevates the water, just like the pellet. These turkeys are nasty with their water, so we just put this in here with these turkeys. And it keeps it somewhat clean. I mean, you're not getting poop and dirt and everything else in their water. So if you can elevate those waters, even by a couple inches, it helps. Natalie was pointing out that we've got 3.
No, 6.
Oh, 2 with weird legs. Here's one.
It's really bad, and then that one.
So their turkeys just grow back. Their turkey legs sometimes just grow backwards. So we have 2 more. We had 4. We culled. What had happened? Oh no, we had 3, we culled 1, fed that to the pigs. We came out the other night and one was just dead. These turkeys are so weird though, like when they sleep, they just pounce on each other, and one was just dead. And then we have 2 more now that are growing backwards. One is walking around okay, one not so much. So we just kind of monitor, and look, it's just, it's part of it. I mean, it's part of the equation when you're trying to count on how many turkeys. Do you know how many we have? We're probably down to about 40, 45, which is just crazy out of 100. But it is what it is. All right, we ready? All right, we're gonna go get these girls, Annabelle and June, get them milked. And I think we're still monitoring, but hopeful that Annabelle and June are pregnant. Maybelle was definitely in heat. So we've got her, we're gonna trigger her again here in the next couple of weeks. Come on girls, let's go. But I'm super excited that Annabelle, this is gonna be our first A2 jersey. I know, June, let's go. Come on, let's go. So I'm super excited. If we get another A2 jersey female for her baby, that'll just give our next generation milk cow for the farm. That's gonna be awesome. Come on, let's go. Let's go, girls, come on. Here's our little Dexter. She's the one that wasn't, she's not supposed to be here. The bull got Maybelle last year. But we've never had Dexter meat, so I'm actually kind of excited. We're gonna harvest her. She's gonna be our beef, even though she's little. Dexters are not ideal for us just because they're just so small. They're very small. So you're not getting a ton of meat, a ton of beef. But I hear their meat's really good. People that you've got either Dexter people or people that are anti-Dexter. But people that have Dexters love them and swear by them. Let's go, Annabelle, let's go. So we'll try it, we'll eat it, we'll enjoy it. It's not something we'll do in the future. I prefer a bigger beef come harvest time. And because they're so small, they're just tiny cows. They don't respect our fences. They don't respect fencing. Like, you know, June. So June's a Wagyu Jersey mix. She's a big girl. By the time she was mid-size, she's respecting one line of fence. It's just easier for us from a management standpoint. I'm not worried about them getting out of the fence, getting out of their paddock. A number of reasons why I'm not anti-Dexter. It's just not something we're gonna pursue. Hi, baby. What you doing? You what? You turn the water on. Good job. Thank you. Come on. Go, let's go. We need to wash rags.
Okay.
Is there water in the high tunnel? Are those waters full or not? Okay.
Oh, sorry. It's extra probably 20
minutes. Nothing. All right, so chatting with Nat just now, I was telling her, so it is a quart, sorry. My apologies. Measurement, look, Google, that's why Google exists, right? That's probably something I should know, right? Common knowledge. Anyways, if she's only giving us a quart, it's almost not worth the hassle. So I'm gonna see what I get today. I think she's just holding back because it feels like she's got tons of milk in here. And by the time I'm done, there's just nothing in here. But to Natalie's point, like, look, we have plenty of milk we're getting off of Annabelle. We're not wasting any of it anymore because we have excess and we're skimming cream. So we'll skim cream for coffee and butter and things of that nature. And you don't want to drink that skim milk. So once you skim the cream off the milk, everything else is essentially garbage for human consumption. You do not want to consume skim milk. So we feed that to the pigs to fatten them up. So think about that. You're feeding skim milk to pigs to get them fat. So we have excess skim that we can just feed to those babies, and they're getting old enough that they need to start eating. They ate that bunch of bananas yesterday. I gave them like, I think 2 bunches this morning. But they're gonna start eating grain as well. Usually when we pick them up at 2 months, they're eating grain. So, I will say, already, I feel like June's giving me way more milk today than she did yesterday. So, look, she's getting used to it. It's not that big of a hassle, but it's an extra 15, 20 minutes of chores that if we're only gonna pull a quarter or a quart, we might as well just not do it. So, we'll see. All right, I know I just got done saying that she only gave us a quart yesterday, but oh my goodness, I bet there's close to a gallon in there. This is a 2-gallon pail, little under a gallon, but definitely a half. So I don't know, who knows? Natalie actually put them up last night because I had football. Henley had football practice. I had to go coach football practice last night. So I wonder if that's what it was the timing. They got up earlier than the night before, and maybe she wasn't on June last night like she was. That there's probably a million different factors that I'm not considering, but I mean, this is worth it. A pail that's close to a gallon of milk that I can feed those pigs is worth it. Even if we didn't have the baby pigs, I'd go feed this to our meat pigs to fatten them up. So we'll just continue to evaluate. Hey, we're gonna call it a day today. As always, we appreciate each and every one of you. Our hope for this channel is that you're able to pick up a tip, a trick, a gold nugget to help you on your homesteading journey. If that is the case, go ahead, hit subscribe below, drop a comment below, give us a like, a thumbs up. Appreciate each and every one of you. We will catch you next time.